Hey, beloved tribe. I'm jumping on here by surprise, like usual. It's 8:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York City time. And hey, Lena, I want to show you all what's going on. What's happening with the energies and what you may be experiencing, what it's coming from, etc., etc. Plus, we're here, hey Cindy, we're here for our evening geospace magnetosphere cut planes model viewing. Hey Mary. So yes, let's check in and hopefully I'll make short work of this tonight. Hey Jason, hey Pamela, and I'm going to try and go to bed at a reasonable time tonight. Hey Cynthia, good evening to you, and Shelley. Hey Cindy. Hey Mary. Alrighty, so as we've already talked about today through post, the Russian Tomsk University Schumann resonance is frozen. You can say it's blacked out, but I say frozen because on the place I view it, there's still an image. It's just a frozen image. It has not, hey everybody. Hey Bobby. It has not moved. In other words, it's frozen. We're not receiving a live feed. Blackout usually means picture is gone, but we still have the image of what it was at 2 UTC plus 7. So I call it frozen, but you can call it blackout if you like. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. In other words, we are no longer receiving the live feed from the Tomsk University Russian Observatory for the Schumann resonance. And before we go any further, let's start off by checking out what's happening here. Okay, and there you have it. See the slider? Let's start at the beginning. All right, that's the low Earth in the center, tiny little half black, half white circle. And the bottom slider that's going across covers about 3 hours, this entire space. And you can see it's really active the whole time. Okay, so it's starting over again. That was at about 21 UTC. It's now coming up on 23 UTC. And you can see it's about, boom, look at that. Oh, it reset itself. So let's get back about where it was and watch the big boom. Yep, and that is now at 0:30, and we're about right now there. So a lot of energy, a lot of activity hitting our front yard. And that's what it is. It's like the front yard of the Earth's atmosphere. So, boom. It's really impressive. Red is the most intense energies represented on pressure. Dark blue is the background. Here's the legend. Red is the most intense, then orange, yellow, white, light blue, and then to dark blue for the background. And boom, boom, boom indeed. Let's go ahead and look at density. It's starting again. So here we are, coming across, and look at how we're surrounded. Whew. Where are the shields? They are clearly blown back. Wow, and the density has come inside. And we're right over here now. That's now. So let's watch it begin again and watch how all of a sudden we will be surrounded with blue density. Yeah, all around us. Oh, that's crazy looking, isn't it? clearly density is coming inside the shields, and we are being surrounded with it. Whammo, whammo. Okay, let's take a look at velocity, and here's the legend. Dark blue is the most intense, then green, yellow, white, orange, and dark red is the background color. So let's start at the beginning. Here we go. Look at all the blue coming in behind, and then swoosh. Did you see that? It just flowed right through the shields. And again, right through. One thing you'll find some of the other people talking about is that the shields of our Earth shields are very weak right now. They're very permeable. And let's watch. See it wash through? Just right through it. Okay, and again. And this is bow shock, it's also called, but you can call it the shields of the Earth also. This is the bow shock. This is it also, just a little different angle of the view. And watch it wash through. And it's going to do it again, right here. So we are receiving lots of energy. We're being hit pretty good. And if you're feeling stuff, well, I would not be surprised. So with this kind of energy, and it just hasn't stopped for quite some time. We've been watching the magnetosphere almost every evening for days. And let's run over real quick and let's take a look at the frozen Russian Tomsk University Observatory for the Schumann resonance. Let me touch this, and here we go. There we are. This is what it's looking like. And if we go in really close, you see the last number. This is the time, which is UTC plus 7, to be able to be in the time of Tomsk, Russia. They don't fool with daylight savings time or anything like that. And they have like 5 or 6 time zones all the way across Russia because it's such a huge landmass. This is where we're frozen. So take a look here. See how this looks? Notice the 2. Now we're going to come somewhere. Let's see if I figure out how to do it. Oh, no. Hold on just a moment. I'm going to have to turn it this way, I guess. And we will come out of this. Alex has changed the app again, putting in some extra things. I have to get used to it. So come down here to this tab right here at the bottom right. You touch it, it gives you the option of looking at the history. And this will show us yesterday. And look, surprise, surprise, it's the same image as today. And there the chart stops at 2, UTC plus 7. So this is where we are. You can see that the day before that looked different. You can see time traveled, a little bit anyway. But yesterday was frozen, today is frozen, and let's go back, let's touch here, go back to home, and so this is not a true representation of what's happening on the Schumann resonance according to Tomsk University Space Observatory. Okay, now let me close this out. I keep forgetting I have to do the X now. And there are no spikes down here on the electromagnetic background. So nothing is happening there either. Now let's go to the very top And let's touch on Cumiana. Just take a quick look, and I'm going to back out so you can see this. Now, this is Cumiana. There's red up in here, but nothing really showing here. So let's come out of the app, and let me come over here to Safari, and we're going to close this out for now, and we'll come back to it at the end. And let's go to vlf.it. You see there's no lightning storms in Italy, and that's what we're getting ready to look at. Right here is the Italian Cumiana Schumann resonance. Okay. Oh, that was good, Marguerite. You see I have such a fancy setup here? The iPad was sitting in my lap, and now its little back piece has fallen off. Hold on, hold on. Well, I'm glad you all love me for me. One of the things you like to say is that I'm authentic. I am the real thing, whatever that means. I am what I am, what I am. Hold on a moment, y'all. Pardon me. I'll try and hook this all back together. Okay, that should work and hold up better. Hi there. Do you still love me? I love you all. Okay. Thanks for the hearts. Okay, here we are. I get my finger out of the way. This is Cumiana. You can see the geophone has quite a lot of activity. And then down here in the regular chart, if we go in close, you can see we have red showing up. We had quite a bit of red earlier. See this? And yet, below, even though we have the geophone blowing out white, and we have this small brief chart that's set in the midst of it, there's nothing really happening down below. And this is a chart that is more obvious and more demonstrative, as I say. All we do have is some strange stair-step anomalies, but nothing registering as significant here. But at least, I declare that worked earlier. Look at that, y'all. Well, I'm going to have to take this back. Do you see the date? And where this chart is from? And we got a minor storm threshold being reached. Wow, I declare it had the actual date for today. Earlier, but now it's showing the 8th. Over where this is from, they show the year, the month, and then the day. This got stuck on the 8th. But I declare, Cumiana was actually up to date. All of these that I looked at are stuck on the 8th, except for Cumiana, which, interestingly, now Cumiana is also stuck. Every one of these are out of date. Let me do one more thing. Since I dropped it, let's see if we can update this page and see a difference. Maybe I knocked the fire out of it. Oh, that's helping. Oh, thank goodness. That was freaking me out. Okay. Cumiana, as you can see, now that I've updated after dropping it, it is showing 10/12. So it's already tomorrow where this chart is from. Oh, that was weird. Okay. But you see we got red showing up in here in multiple places on this regular chart. And it should be showing up on this bottom one. It is showing up similar to the last one. Isn't that interesting? The geophone has got a white out. spiking there. We got a spike in the next little chart, but the one at the bottom is showing nothing, really. I find that peculiar. I find that very odd. Now, let's go and see about this. That's Kumiana still. This is Kumiana. And you see some spiking. Moving on through. And this one is stuck on the 8th. This is Etna, Radio Observatory. It is stuck. And this one is stuck on the 8th. This one. All these, if it's true to what I saw earlier, are all stuck on the 8th. Remember this? Look, I posted this because it was so peculiar, and it has black spikes in it, but this is from the 8th. Everything is frozen. Seeing a theme here, aren't we? Okay, this one, that's frozen, but this one is not. This one is showing current. Cassina is showing current. We have some anomalies happening here, and the geophone is really hot. And this is current. Got a heavy red line at the 50 mark. Nothing really very outstanding or readable here. This is current. So it's caught up since I looked at it earlier, because earlier it was stuck on the 8th. This is current. And this one is current also. And you can see from looking at this, we have a lot of up and down. Green is the first Schumann resonance frequencies. Blue is the second Schumann resonance, and it's pretty intense there. This is 1 to 49 hertz. There's a lot happening there, but it's not out the roof. Okay, this one is not up to date. It quit sometime again today. Okay, y'all, very confusing charts because almost everything was frozen, and now we got some that have come back in, and some are stuck, and some have moved on into tomorrow for us, but current for where they are, if that makes sense. In Europe and so forth, it's already tomorrow. And in Australia, it's already tomorrow, I'd say. Time is a peculiar thing. Let's take a look at spaceweatherlive.com. And I saw Mr. What's his name? Mr. BBB something the other 333 had posted about a corona hole. And when he posted it earlier today, he said it had just come Earth-facing. His information was not right. I actually said something in his comments. I hope I didn't make anybody mad, but I was confused because I used to watch him in the past, and he had good information, but that was way off. This is the coronal hole that I showed a couple days ago when it was Earth-facing. As you can see now, the coronal hole is over to the right. It's definitely not Earth-facing. When it was what we call an Earth-facing trans-equatorial hole, it was dead center of the sun, and therefore it was dead center towards Earth. But now it's way off, and has been all day. It was off yesterday. It was not dead center. So I'm not sure what he's talking about. And he was asking people, were they feeling it, and that the energies were shifting, and they were all like, oh yeah, I'm feeling it. And I thought, I'm confused. They're feeling something, no doubt, but it isn't the corona hole. So there's nothing we can really, oh, and look, this is crazy. The SDO is still stuck on the dove, Twitter bird, chicken that we looked up looked at a long time ago. This is the only current image. Okay. Looking on through, we've had a very calm time as far as solar flares. We have no craziness on the proton level. And let's just quickly zoom over for more data. Look here, and it is also calm, coming down. And the live chart showing day side, where the sun is shining, is at a very low frequency. So nothing is blasting here. Let's just quickly look at the, okay. The current warnings and alerts, it's showing that these places may be able to see, a slight possibility for seeing aurora tonight. And this says the solar wind speed is currently moderately high, 512.03 kilometers per second. The density of the solar wind is very high, 85.16. Well, that would explain why the density was just blowing it out all around the Earth as we were looking at the geospace magnetosphere. And the interplanetary magnetic field is moderate. Okay, let's go look at these things. And how do we do that? We come up here to these little three lines. We touch that, we hit home. Then we go over here and we hit aurora activity. And as you can see, we're moving towards 4 on the KP index. If we hit 4, we will be into the active zone, but we're not there yet. And oh yeah, okay, here's the solar wind, 512 kilometers per second. And look, yep, look at the density right now. Look at that incredible spike in red. Super high interplanetary magnetic field is up a bit, 14.34 nanoteslas. We are going up and down, north to south in the BZ. This is the moon phase. And here is one of the magnetometers. And the discernment storm time index is not showing it's storming right now. Okay, that's a basic overall. And some of you new folks are like, well, what does it mean? What does it mean? Anytime the energies are high that we're looking at, when I say this is high, or the charts are showing this is high, that means that those of us who are sensitive can feel a lot of things when these energies are high. And I'll almost always drop a list of the symptoms that you can experience down in the comments underneath where I've posted. So let me come down here. This is something that I show you all often, a part of this or the whole thing. And let's see if we can see it on the screen here. Maybe difficult. This is one of the things you'll see me post. Take care of your wee little selves. Number 1. Well, thank you, Cher Bear sent me 500 stars. Wow, I've never seen that image with it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just happened to see that. I was like, wow, look at that. Thank you, Cher Bear. I'm feeling the love and sending hugs your way. So this is how you can take care of your wee little selves during high energies. Number 1, pray/meditate. 2, drink lots of pure water. Stay hydrated. 3, ground yourself in nature. Take a walk. Go into the woods. Take your shoes off. Walk around on the ground. 4, take wonderful warm Epsom salt baths. 5, take long deep breaths, and let's do that right now. Let's take a breath in and let it out. That lets your body know everything is okay. If you can take a deep breath and hold it and let it out, then you're not in trouble and your nervous system will feel better. So let's do it again. Breathe in. through the nose. And now through the mouth. It's calming. Okay, number 6, spend time with people and animals that you love and enjoy. 7, rest and sleep as much as you need or as much as you can in that case if you're having trouble sleeping. Number 8, take time to do the list of Schumann symptoms and helps, and that you will see next. Number 9, make sure you have plenty of electrolytes. Organic vegetable and chicken broth is good, as well as pink Himalayan salt and Celtic sea salt. Good way to get some good electrolytes in your system. Now, here's the list of symptoms, which is always at the top of the page in the pinned post or the featured post. You can look at this at any time, but often drop it into the comment section with post if there are high energies happening. List of symptoms. Number 1, disrupted sleep patterns. 2, tiredness and increased need for sleep. 3, elation or mild euphoria. 4, cloudy thinking. 5, headaches. That's very common for a lot of people. 6, lack of hunger or increased hunger. 7, unsettledness or anxiety. 8, dizziness and clumsiness. I had an episode of that last night. Fell flat on my back. It was very odd. Okay, but I'm okay. Thank the Lord. 9, unexplained flashes of light. 10, unusual dreams. I've seen lots of people reporting that, especially a few days ago. 11, enhanced daydreams. 12, numbness and tingling. 13, hot and cold flashes, unusual insights and epiphanies. Strong desire to be alone or be with like-minded close friends. 16, a desire to be around water, as in swimming pools, lakes, and streams. 17, ringing in the ears. 18, random aches and pains. And here are a few things that you can do to help with these symptoms, and some of these will repeat a bit. Rest as much as possible, get out into nature, stay hydrated, eat good, healthy, natural foods, take Epsom salt baths, use salt lamps, walk barefoot on the grass, or use other grounding or earthing technologies as you can. You can get the grounding wristband on our shop, online shop, my energy shop, and I'll try and remember to drop the link. And you can always find it at the top of the page in the featured post too. I have the wristbands that you can ground yourself with by hooking it into your grounding hole on your electrical outlets. And they're only $9.50 each, $9.50. So if you can, buy a couple of them, because it takes as long to fill these tiny orders and do all the paperwork as it does to fill several items, and you're going to pay basically the same shipping charge for one item that you could probably get 3 or 4 items at the same shipping rate. Okay, where were we? Yes, 8, oh, thank you, Ralph. Hey, Ralph, I don't remember ever seeing this before from you. He sent me 100 stars. Thank you so much. Mwah! Big hugs. Back where we were. Okay. Take deep calming breaths, pray and meditate, listen to soothing music and healing frequencies. And you all can drop the healing frequencies you enjoy the most in and share with one another, which you do often in the comments. Forgive everybody. focus and think about love all the time as you can. Think wholesome, encouraging thoughts and spend time with others of like-mindedness. 14, use earthing equipment. 15, smile often. And then here's another version of this. And here are the links to do the heart-brain coherence meditation and more little things you can do, kind of repetitive. And then this is the link to the flow shop where you can pick up some of the cool technology and so forth, like this pendant I'm wearing. There, it's a flower of life pendant, and it's scalar energy, complete with all these stones on the back. Very, very cool. And really, you can feel it when you wear these. It's like everything inside just kind of goes quiet and calm. Oh, Chipper has joined us. Hey, Chip. You here to say hi to the tribe? Okay, you're crossing over. Well, this could cause trouble. Are you going or not? Are you coming or going, boy? Can't decide. Just don't knock our iPad over. Ah, there he is. Okay. He's decided to stay. He's on the side of the chair with me. Yes, that's right. Good boy. All right. Where were we? Oh. And this is a scalar bracelet. This is the butterfly one. We also have just a gold, really cool chain design, silver, and black. And we have a big, thick black one. We have several options. And almost, well, like the necklace I'm wearing and the wrist bracelets are all $55, but there's some that are $65, and they're bigger and heavier. And the $55 the mid-range. There's a lot of these available, different designs. And then I have some that are $45 that are the old style. Same style, it's been around a long time. We have one called a flow pendant, which a lot of people like to wear when they're meditating because it kind of does a little different energy. Chipper, what are you doing, boy? Funny cat. Anyway, and I have one that I got because it's very inexpensive. I can get it for a really good price and pass it on to you at a really good price. There's a gold and a silver. I'm almost out of the silver. So if you order it, I hope it's okay. We may have to back order it if you go silver in a little while, but now it's still available. But I could send you the gold one. I still have quite a few of those left, and they're only $20. I wanted everybody to be able to have this technology because when the energies are high, it really, really helps, in my humble opinion. One day I forgot to wear my necklace, my pendant. I don't remember why I had it off because I normally don't take it off. I probably took it off at night because sometimes a chain bugs me if I'm having kind of a edgy sleep night. And I take it off, drop it in the bed. And I forgot to put it, whoa! Maureen, thank you. She sent me 250 stars. Thank you, girl. I forgot to put this in, I left it in the bed and wasn't wearing it and got a crushing headache. I just don't do headaches. And we had super high energies coming in. And I finally realized I didn't have my pendant on, put it on, and the headache went away like that. I was really grateful too. They really do help a great deal. All of this stuff does. We have shungite, all kinds of things. I got the first order today. Thank you very much. First order in like almost a week. I don't know what happened. Everybody just quit ordering stuff all of a sudden. But thank you for the one who did order. I appreciate it. I'll try and get that out to you by Monday. Okay, so that's some of the stuff you can do to help yourself. And let's get back really quickly and let me check. And the Tomsk University is still frozen. It has not moved. We have no new updated information from them. And let's go ahead and take a look at the geomagnetic or geospace magnetosphere models. And let me update all these. Make sure we're looking at the newest information. And here we go. Let me unplug this. I'm having trouble maneuvering it with plugging in. And there you go. That's about right now. It's beginning here. This is a 3-hour span. That's little tiny Earth. Kablowie. Look at all that energy. And that's our shields, or the bow shock. And as you can see, we're getting blasted. Pretty consistently blasted. We've got the fiery phoenix going on here. Watching, it's beginning again. Kablowie. And kaboom! It's happening a lot. And wham! Yeah. Oh, reset itself. Let me put it back about where it was. We're coming up on now. Right about here. And look at all the activity. Look at all the fiery stuff coming in. We're definitely getting whacked. This is density. Remember, we just looked at the chart? And it was way out the top, high numbers, and this is the proof of it. Dark blue is the most intense density, and look, the shields have just, they're not handling it. It's coming totally inside the atmosphere with us, and this is now, right close to now, and kablowie. Okay, let me see what it's showing here. That is at 1, okay, looking at the UTC. Is currently 1:15 UTC. So let's go back and let's look, and I'll tell you it's at 1:15 right there. Okay, that's a lot of density coming in. Now this is velocity. The most intense is blue, the green, yellow, orange, and red. Dark red is the background color. And that was now, so it's starting again. And you can see, whoosh, just washed right through the shields. And it's doing it again right here, just right through. It's like the shields are not able to handle all of this. See it washing through again, and that was now. And then the blue come up behind us. Let's watch it one more time. A whoosh. And there's a big one, just wash through. You can see what I mean. See how it comes in here, and you can see how it just flows right through. Oh, it reset itself. Let's watch it. Moving through it. The shields are not holding everything out right now. So take good care of yourself. The more energy there is, I mean, it's helping with our upgrades and everything. And that's now. But it also is just a little stressful sometimes there. And that was right now. So take care of yourselves. Do what you can off of those lists to help yourself to process these intense energies as much as you can. So if you have shungite, if you have orgonite, if you have scalar energy devices and jewelry, Not only are they beautiful, but they're effective. Put it all on right now, especially if you're feeling a lot of this. And stay hydrated. And the other things on the list, I'll try and drop one of those in. I'll put in the one showing the symptoms and some of the things you can do for it. I'm petting Chipper. He's such a sweetheart. He's got his winter coat happening. Makes him look very handsome. Extra, extra thick. Pretty coat. All right, beloved. I don't know what else we can share right now. I'm going to put in a link to the Heart-Brain Coherence meditation on the YouTube, my YouTube channel. And I'll also put a link to the shop if you want to go get something to be prepared, help you through all the energies. I do international orders also. And the shipping prices are really amazing because it's through Shopify. And I usually can get things out to you within, a day or two. And then if you're inside the United States, you should have it in about 3 or 4 days. And a lot of people get it not much more time around the world. So, J.R. Gray says, I have experienced so many different symptoms as well as the most vivid dream sequences every night. I must have more sensitivity to these energies. I really appreciate your updates. The spikes align with my symptoms and it helps to understand what's happening. Well, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that, Junior Gray. Thank you for sharing that. And Sarah is sending love to me and to all of us. Thank you, Sarah. And Shelley, I like your last name, Holiday, says much love. I'll check your link out. Thank you, Shelley. And I just finished doing my taxes. I had to have an extension because I was rear-ended in that wreck right before time to do taxes. And I was not up to it with a concussion, broken back, all that good stuff. So I just finished it. Whew! I wish we didn't have to do all this tax stuff, but we do, don't we? Thank you, Heather. I know, so much for it. The shields are just not able to handle it. Heather says, my heart is full and warm, but migraines and ears ringing at a super high A flat this evening, Pacific time. Wow, you must have a strong understanding of notes and frequencies. Super high A flat. Wow. Shelley says, definitely feeling it. Let's see what else some of you others might be saying. And thank you all once again for the stars. I really appreciate it. Keat Zartlik says, Mrs. Anderson, oh, I'm a miss. I was married, but it's been a very long time ago. You're named as Neo from Matrix. Oh, that's funny. He was his last name Anderson? I think it was. That was an amazing movie. Shelley, the pendants that are scalar pendants do basically the same thing. And I have a list of it. Hold on real quick and I'll give you, I'll read to you what scalar energy does. I have a little thing I put inside the orders now. I came up with it, and I keep it printed up and slip it into orders with scalar energy. I have one for the shungite. Hang on just a moment, I'll read it to you real quick. Y'all still hanging in here with me? Scalar energy, and that's these. These have a lot of really cool extra stones. You need 3 stones to create the scalar energy. So some of the older pieces I have that are more simple only have 3 or 4 stones on the back, and those create the scalar energy. So here we go. Scalar energy devices instantly increase your strength, balance, flexibility, focus, and energy by many times. Internally, the scalar pendants and bracelets work to strengthen the immune system, protect your DNA, guard against cancer, increase blood circulation. It's really cool how it does that. It actually causes your blood cells to separate and not stick together. Boost energy, improves concentration, protects from harmful radiation, reduces inflammation. That's huge. All these are huge. It fights low energy cancer cells. Oh, I just found a typo I didn't know I had. Fights low energy cancer cells. Gives a calming effect. That I feel a lot. Prevents clustering of red blood cells. Balances the 2 hemispheres of the brain. Now that's huge. You have to be a Zen monk and practice meditation for tons of years to get to where you can balance the 2 hemispheres of the brain, but scalar energy devices will do that. And it has an antidepressant effect. Is that amazing? I'm going to try and fix that little typo real quick while I'm thinking about it. So the next time I print out, oh, someone just bought an order. Here, the cha-ching. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Whoever did that, I appreciate it. And then I have a list for shungite. Would you all like to hear what shungite does? Give me a thumb up or a heart if you want to. Okay, I'll take that as one person wants to anyway. Oh, Chipper is moving on. Shungite. Shungite is a mineral discovered in northwest Russia. Is distinguished by its crystalline form of carbon known as fullerenes. Fullerenes are also, which are also present in meteorites, are unique to shungite on Earth and are believed to be responsible for its healing properties. Shungite has shown unique shielding properties from harmful electromagnetic radiation emitted by devices such as smartphones, computers, microwave ovens, and TV sets. Research and literature have reported that shungite heals, cleans, improves, protects, neutralizes, and regenerates cells while absorbing hazardous substances. This is only touching on it briefly because shungite is also used to purify water. And quite a few of you use it, I found out. You just put some shungite in water, and shungite is a stone, and it will absorb chemicals and other impurities in, a day or so. Some people want to leave it 2 or 3 days. It's amazing stuff. I take bags of it. The little pebble size one is my favorite. And I put the bags on top of my Wi-Fi router because it will neutralize the negative EMF effects of the Wi-Fi, but will not hinder it in its ability its efficacy. It won't stop your Wi-Fi router from working, but it neutralizes the effects, which is amazing. Scalar energy, if you get enough of it, will actually hinder sometimes. Orgonite also will hinder Wi-Fi and like your cell phone and stuff. It has to be a lot, though, to do it. Not only protects, but it will hinder the signals. However, shungite will protect without hindering it. So that's just a quick list. I mean, you can look it up online. It does a whole lot of stuff. So I hope that was informative with that question. You can get a feeling for it. And Krista says, I can recommend the shungite pendant. She got one. and likes it, is giving her approval. And let's see here. Yeah, Krista, it has been weeks of blasting, it seems. It's true. That's why I'm encouraging you all to do the heart-brain coherence meditation, not only when we get together like this sometimes, but also you can come back and watch some of my past live chats where we do it at the end, or you can catch that YouTube video that's always available, and I drop the link often in the bottom into the comments of different posts. And thank you, Shelley. Well, y'all, I love you. I think we've covered enough. Let's do the heart-brain coherence meditation. I'm not going to explain a lot. I think we've said enough. It does amazing things. It will help you with your symptoms, make you feel better, open you up for improvement. Can do it very quickly. Take your hand, touch your heart area. Breathe in through the heart and out. Imagine you're breathing in through the heart area and out from the heart area. And remember that during our 3-minute meditation we're getting ready to do. Think about something you're very grateful for. Your family, your home, whatever. I always think of the day of my spiritual awakening when I met unconditional love, changed everything. So let us do this. Touch the heart. Imagine breathing in and out from the heart area. Think of something you're very grateful for, and let yourself really think about it and let yourself feel it. And I will let you know when the 3 minutes is up. So let us begin now. Let yourself really think about what you're grateful for. And let yourself feel whatever you feel. Thank you. Wow, that's strong. Don't be surprised if you feel bliss or oneness with one another, connectedness with source, even healing. Just a little bit longer. Breathing in and out from the heart. Focusing on gratitude. Thank you. Just about a minute longer. I can feel you all out there. I'm grateful for this group, this tribe. Thank you. Okay, that's the end of our 3 minutes. Stop a moment, think about how you felt before we did the heart brain coherence meditation, and take note of how you're feeling right now. If you had anxiety, maybe it's gone now. Maybe your headache, if you had one, is eased up. Maybe there's a peace and joy, a little bliss, love. That's what I'm experiencing. So I love you all. Have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, or if your day is just beginning. Thank you for holding that high. Thank you. Listen, hear my heart. Thank you, Shumanites, for holding that high frequency of divine, unconditional love. We are changing our world. Much love.